Hello everyone, Blaze here. It's time for some more news type video. A news type video. This is a lull in the sea, or a Nagi-Asukara, I think is the Japanese name. It's a PA work show that was on in, I think it was fall 2013 into winter 2014. Yeah, 26 episode series, and it is going to be the latest premium edition coming out from NIS America. They licensed it a long while ago. But the interesting news about this is not just the price, which is pretty hefty, and we'll get to that in a minute. But the interesting thing about this is it is NIS's second in-house dub. Obviously, they've released two things with dubs, that is Toradora and Cardcaptor Sakura, but Toradora was in-house, and this will be the second show that's going to get an in-house dub. And it's getting a premium edition, as we know. The English name will be A Lull in the Sea. And yeah, 26 episode series, comes out on June 30th. So there's going to be quite a break because Chronicles of the Going Home Club comes out, or is out, I think, this month. Yeah, pretty sure it might already be out already, actually. Yeah, but Chronicles of the Going Home Club was March, and then there's going to be nothing for April or May. But then come June, the end of June, we'll get the next show from NIS. And it's going to be 3 Blu-ray discs, so 26 episodes. And here is something very interesting: English voice acting, original Japanese voice acting, and English subtitles. So yes, as I said, it's going to be another show that's getting a dub. They had teased, I think it was like a couple of weeks ago, they were teasing that they were going to be doing another show dubbed. Some people thought it was going to be one of their catalogue titles, like their older titles, like they did with Toradora, and give it an upgrade. Thing is about doing a dub upgrade for a show that's already come out on Blu-ray, I think that's a harder thing for NIS to pull off in terms of getting people to make the upgrade. Obviously Toradora was DVD only previously, so when you then put it out as Blu-ray and dubbed, you're going to get people buying it straight up because they wanted it dubbed and didn't own the subtitle version, and you're going to get people buying it because they, even if they don't want the dub, they might want it on Blu-ray. So yeah, I always thought it was going to be a difficult thing for them to do, and I think they will do it eventually for some of their shows. But I think Anohana probably would be the one. I'm not too keen on an Anohana dub, but I think that'll be the one. But anyway, we're talking about A Lull in the Sea. So yeah, it's going to come with a premium box as usual. It's coming with a soundtrack. It's pretty cool, 2-disc soundtrack, and then a book as usual, and 3 cases, 2 to hold the shows, or the 3 discs, and 1 to hold, I presume, the soundtracks. Although there is another case here, so maybe each case. Okay, now I think about it. So each case is going to have a single disc. So this is going to be 4 discs, 4 DVD cases wide. That's quite big, and a book. Dang, that's going to be a big box. But given the price, which we'll get to in a minute, then maybe that's good that it's going to be big in some ways, because the price is $135, at least on Right Stuff. The recommended retail price is $180, but yeah, $135. That is a lot. Or is it? It is definitely a lot of money, but if we try and compare it to what NIS shows normally go for, the standard premium edition for a TV series that is 1 core, i.e. 12 or 13 episodes, is about $52. It fluctuates like up and down, like the Hanasaki Rohas are $56, but you know, on average it is $52. Like, so around that price, if we double that, that's obviously close to this. So it's about, you know, about 105, between 100 and 105 dollars is, or I suppose between 105 and 110 dollars is the normal price you would pay for a 2-core NIS Premium Edition subtitled release on Blu-ray. Now this one, of course, is coming with a dub and 2-disc soundtrack for an extra equivalent of about an extra $25, which is still for something that goes from subtitle to a dub, like paying an extra $20 for a dub version, is still more than what you might expect normally, but it's not totally crazy when you include the soundtrack and the soundtrack and the complete premium edition, like packaging of this release. The NIS releases tend to have really nice packaging, obviously, and this one looks no different. So that's, in the end, that's like, it's not. It could be a little bit less, but it's not enough. Like, I would say rather than 135, maybe 120 would be more reasonable. But at the same time, I'm not going to pick hairs over $15 in the case of this set, because at some point, like, that's really just picking hairs. Like, it'd be more convenient if it was slightly less, but when you're already paying that much, is $15 really going to make or break the deal? Probably not. But it looks like it's got some good packaging. Here's the high quality, obviously image or whatever, promo image. So we've got a nice box. I really like the subtle design here with the white and the blue. Really does mimic like the ocean sort of atmosphere. And this show was supposed to be really, really good. Like, it got really high ratings. It's a PA Works show. PA Works are one of the best studios around. When they get hold of a property and they adapt something or whatever, they're just really good. Like, Eccentric Family is one of my absolute favorite shows. Everyone seemed to love Angel Beats, as well as Another was another great show. And even some of the ones that weren't exactly big hits, like Kanan, that was a cool show. I like that one too. And there's probably a bunch more that I'm forgetting right now, but yeah, this was the one that came out straight after Eccentric Family, like right into the next season. Eccentric Family was a summer 2013 show, and this started in fall 2013. So yeah, pretty much the next season. And I almost went straight into watching it. In the fall 2013 season, after watching a bunch in summer, I almost went into I almost went into the full season watching more stuff, but decided in the end not to. So I'm really looking forward to watching this. I will be buying this release despite the price, assuming I can afford it. Money money being what it is, it doesn't always happen, but I'm pretty sure I should be able to. It's an NIS show, which I'm not 100% up to date, as some of you might be aware, but I'm pretty close in terms of having all their stuff, so I'm not going to miss out. This will get a priority. And I've just noticed something really cool for us in the UK, for other people in the UK. I mean, I have the facilities to play American Blu-rays, but yeah, this is A and B according to this. A and B, A and B. So yeah, people who are watching this from the UK, looks like this will be something that you could also get if you so choose, although again, pretty freaking expensive. But the pound does make it slightly cheaper in some sort of ways. It just feels like it's slightly less. We like $135 is about. I mean, the pound's not doing particularly well against the dollar at the moment, but I would say that's around probably £90 right now, so a little under 100. So yeah, really awesome stuff here. I love the design on this soundtrack. It looks really, really cool. Really nice piece of artwork, and the rest of it all looks great. And the new books that for can't get my freaking words. Yeah, the new books in these new premium editions they're doing have been good. They've had way more information than they did before, but they've also not had as much. Or at least they felt like they've had way more information because the books were smaller, so they crammed all the information onto smaller pages, and therefore ended up having more pages. Maybe, I don't know, but yeah, I did like and prefer still the bigger books we got in the older premium editions, because you just got way higher resolution artwork basically. Looks like this is going back to the horizontal format, but I doubt the book will be as big obviously as the old ones. It wouldn't fit in this sort of box. So here's another closer up on the box. Again, lovely artwork, has to be expected from PA Works. I mean, oh, that was another one as well that was actually on here, wasn't it? Hanasaku Iroha is another PA Works show that NIS also put out. So yeah, just some really awesome artwork. And again with the book, looking good, character profile, and then the soundtrack, which I think is classy as hell. So yeah, oh, MVM, just noticed that, MVM Entertainment, they're a UK company, so I guess this is coming out in the UK as well. Has been. Oh yeah, I think I remember MVM actually licensing this show, but yeah, strangely enough it will still have A and B, A and B, A and B on the discs. So maybe in the UK, when it gets a standard normal UK release, it will probably come with the soundtrack as well, given that logo, MVM Entertainment. but the discs don't have MVM on them, so they're not sharing the discs, or at least not. They probably are, just maybe the artwork is obviously not going to be the same. But yeah, it's strange that I spotted that. Interesting. Anyway, so that's pretty much everything to talk about here. Yeah, NIS are dubbing another show. It is Blu-ray only, I guess. That's something. No DVD. NIS are one of the only companies around that only do Blu-ray. Even Aniplex of America, most of the time, will put something out on DVD as well. So yeah, only Blu-ray. And yeah, 26 episodes all in one box set, hence the price, but you get the soundtrack and a dub. It looks good. It looks good. I'm not crazy about the price, but the show is supposed to be of a certain quality, and as I said, it comes with a dub soundtrack in HD. Hopefully the show will live up to my expectations, and the price will then be worth it. But yeah, that's Lull in the Sea, or Nagi no Asukara, or Kara, I think, and yeah, PA Works show. Really excited for it, and that is going to be the next NIS release. And so yeah, I'm in Blaze. As for anything else, I got another pickups coming in for February, and still waiting on Discotheque to take their finger out their ass and give us the rest of those announcements they promised 24 hours later. It's now a month later. So yeah, but other than that, yeah, pickups, and yeah, waiting for Discotheque. Really excited for this release. I'm going to stop talking because I'm going around in circles. So yeah, I'm in Blaze. Thanks for watching. I'll see you next time.